Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to study a very important topic from the plant kingdom called bryophytes. These plants are small, simple and very interesting because they show the transition between algae and higher plants. Bryophytes are commonly found in the moist and shaded places like hills, forest floors, damp soil, and near water bodies. They are known as the amphibians of the plant kingdom because they can live on land but they can require water for sexual reproduction. Now let us understand general characteristics of bryophytes. So bryophytes mainly include mosses and liverworts. These plants are more developed than algae but still very simple in structure. They do not possess specialized vascular tissue like xylem and phloem. So the plant body of bryophytes is not fully differentiated into roots, stems and leaves. Instead, they possess root-like structure called rhizoids, which help them attach to the surface and absorb water. The main plant body is bryophytes is called as gametophyte. The gametophyte stage is haploid and produce gametes or reproductive cells. So what do you mean by haploid? So haploid means a cell that contains only one set of chromosomes. Now let us understand reproduction in bryophytes. So bryophytes reproduce sexually by forming special reproductive organs. The male reproductive organ is called antheridium and it produces motile sperms known as anthrozoids. The female reproductive organ is called archegonium, which is a flask shaped and produce a single egg. During reproduction, sperms are released into water and swim towards the egg present in the archegonium. When fertilization occurs, a zygote is formed. The zygote develops into a new structure called the saprophyte. The saprophyte remains attached to the gametophyte and depend on it for nutrition. The saprophyte is differentiated into three parts: foot, seta, and capsule. Inside the capsule, meiosis occurs and produce haploid spores. These spores germinate and form new gametophyte plant. Now let us understand importance of bryophytes. Bryophytes play a very important ecological role. They help in soil formation and prevent soil erosion. They also help in plant succession by making the soil suitable for the growth of other plants. Sphagnum mosses produce pit, which is used as fuel and packing material because of its high water holding capacity. Now let us study the first group of bryophytes called liverworts. Liverworts generally grow in moist and shady places such as stream banks, marshy land and damp soil and bark of tree. The plant body of liverworts is usually flat and thyroid in structure. A common example of liverwort is marchantina. The thallus of marchantina is dorsiventral and closely attached to the surface, which helps in absorb moisture easily. And what do you mean by dorsiventral? Dorsiventral means having two different surfaces, a distinct upper side and lower side. In simple words, one side is different from the other side. Liverworts reproduce asexually by fragmentation or by forming special structure called gemi. Gemi are small multicellular green buds that developed inside structure called gemi cups. When rainwater splashes, their gummy detach from the parent plant and grow into new plants. During sexual reproduction, liverworts produce male and female reproductive organs either on same or on different stalli. Fertilization leads to formation of saprophyte. Now let us move to the second group called mosses. Mosses are more advanced than liverworts and are more commonly found growing on moist soil and tree trunks. Examples of mosses include Funaria, Polytrichum, and Sphagnum. In mosses, the dominant stage of life cycle is the gametophyte. The mose life cycle consists of two stages. The first stage is called protonema stage, which develops directly from spore. The stage appears as a creeping green, branched and filamentous structure. The second stage is called the leafy stage, which develops the protonema as a lateral buds. And what do you mean by lateral buds? Lateral buds are buds that develop on the side of a plant stem, usually at the axil of a leaf, the place where the leaf joins the stem. So, this stage consists of upright, slender axes bearing spirally arranged leaves. These leaves are attached to the soil through multicellular and branched rhizoids. Vegetative reproduction in mosses occurs through fragmentation and budding in the secondary protonema. During sexual reproduction, antheridia and archegonia are produced at the apex of a leafy shoot. After fertilization, the zygote develops into a saprophyte. The saprophyte in mosses is most developed compared to liverworts and consists of foot, setae, and capsule. The capsule produces spores after meiosis, which grow into new host, which grow into new moss plant. So that's it for today's video. If you understood the topic, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more such content. Thank you for watching.